Go live. Okay, I think we're feeding out to the folks out there. If you guys can hear us loud and clear, let us know. Babyface P has a new microphone, so he
No,
feels
no, no, no. It's new sound card.
new sound card. Ooh,
Just same microphone.
so he's feeling frisky. He's feeling frisky over
Well, I'm
there.
hoping it works better.
Yeah. All right. So I think we're ready for this. We're going live on Utreon. If you're seeing this later on YouTube or listening to the audio later and you want to catch us live, we're going to try this week. This is SHOT Show week and today's media day. So we're going to try to keep up with it this week. I'll get into more of this as we get into the show here. But if you want to join us live, it's on Utreon. Just look for Who Moved My Freedom or WMMF podcast. I post this all over the place on social media, as well as in the community tab of both my Hank Strange YouTube and the Who Moved My Freedom YouTube. That being said, let's kick this off right now, Patrick, if you're ready.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% US-made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not-so-free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory. Okay, so big shout out. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Wrong.
To you, Patrick.
Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Here
There
we
we
go.
go.
Yeah. So big shout out to Franklin Armory, by the way, who released a new binary trigger today. But let's do this the way we traditionally do it here. So jazz hands. First of all, let's do the jazz hands, Babyface P. There you go. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. This is the Who Moved My Freedom podcast coming to you live from Utreon. This is episode 855, and it's entitled 2022 SHOT Show Media Day Remote Coverage with BFP, which stands for Babyface P. We should get, Walter should be joining us. He is in Vegas. I am in Tampa right now. And Babyface is in Gainesville. So we're remote and we're looking at things that are coming out. Today was Media Day out in the desert. I'm not sure how many videos have actually gone up and what stuff all you guys have seen out there. If you've seen things, we can't possibly see everything. It took me a couple of hours to drive down here. I was checking on stuff on the way over. So if you guys have seen things, please fill us in and let us know. Ironically, Franklin Armory did come out with a BFS3 trigger for the Glock. Trying to break the internet. Does anyone care? Did they break the internet?
No, I doubt they broke the internet. I think it's a fun toy. I don't know beyond that what I think of it.
Yeah. We don't know a lot about it. So I knew that it existed. I actually have known it existed for a while, and I forgot. But I'm under NDA, so I can't talk about things that if I've signed an NDA with a company, I can't talk about that stuff. So I basically forgot. I didn't even tell Lola, and then they reminded me recently.
I don't know if it launched last week, but did we talk about the Springfield Hellion last week?
No, we haven't had a chance to cover that either. So we will.
We can cover that
today
get
into
too.
That. Yeah, and here I'll show you guys are seeing a screen grab of my phone just now. And actually, the number that people can contact me with is on there if you want to hit me up. But look at that. So here's the work inside of it. Look at that. And I think you can cancel the binary and all kinds of stuff. So there's the trigger. So this appears it's going to be a slide trigger, a whole bunch of different things involved in this.
Side selector, not side trigger.
Side selector, yeah. Go ahead.
I would have rather I don't know if this is even possible, but I would have rather they done it as a rear plate selector. So
okay.
like they make, there are people that make real machine gun rear plates for Glocks.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would have done that because then you could put it on any Glock you want.
Mm-hmm.
Where this, I'm guessing you have to buy the whole slide and everything from them, just to guess.
Yeah. So here's something from an email I got from them introducing the GS 17 or 173. It looks like GS 173 binary trigger kit. Franklin Armory, GS 173 reperfected. And so let's see what this says for immediate release. I don't know if you got this. I don't know if you're in any of their the things that they have here. So I'm gonna try to see Minden, Nevada. Franklin Armory's going to Las Vegas, introducing our first binary handgun trigger and the new improved F-17 series. So let's see if we can put this back up here for a second. Franklin Armory believes in holding steadfast to our personal liberties. Although we believe that the mask mandates are a violation of those liberties, we will be attending SHOT Show 2022 willingly and in compliance with the regulations set forth by the NSSF. And there you go. Okay, all right. So blah blah blah. They're proud to introduce the first prototype model of the binary firing system for a handgun, the GS 173. Consists of a binary trigger and specially designed slide, which is compatible with the Glock Model 17 Gen 3 handgun. The trigger selector will be slide mounted, making the release round easily cancelable, smooth, efficient, and fast. The GS 173 gives a great tactical and competitive advantage for the user. Let's see, estimated to be ready for the consumer market in Q2 of this year, 2022. And is only the first in our BFS 3 for handgun series. So there you go. What do you guys think out there? Let us know. Patrick, go. Yeah, go ahead. Tell us what you think.
I just don't see it. There's a reason it's cool to put one of those in. So on the tier, I think so if we had like S rankings on the S tier is their 22 for the Ruger. That is totally S tier. That is like amazing. It works well.
What the hell does S tier mean? Is that a thing?
You're not an internet guy.
I'm not an operator of the internet like you are.
No, that's not operator. That's like anime stuff.
Oh,
top tier S tier is
right.
would be like the 22 one for the Ruger because that's like the best one they made.
It is. It's awesome.
It's fun. You're not breaking the bank most of the time when you're shooting 22. It's cool. And then down from there, I'd say their 5.56 one's probably the next most serviceable one.
I like the MP5 one.
The HK one is also really good. It's really expensive. That's always been my issue with it. Is one of their regular AR triggers I think is like $300 or $350, where the HK one is like $6 something because it's a whole drop-in unit.
Yeah.
It's cool. It works. It's neat. It's just that's pretty expensive.
And we don't even know what the price of this is going to be.
Yeah. So did they? I didn't listen as you were saying that. Did they say in the presser if it's how it's going to ship? Is it a whole slide?
Yes, it's going to be a whole slide.
Okay, so you're just putting the slide on your Glock instead. You're not putting an actual trigger in your Glock. I'm
thinking not.
I'm guessing you don't need any trigger changes. It's probably just a slide.
Yeah. So, this sounds interesting to me. And if, as gun guys, if you're a gun guy that has a whole bunch of different guns out there, it might not be super interesting because you've got lots of options. There are places where gun guys don't have a terrible amount of options. And some people are into these kind of like carbine kind of setup Glocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so for something like that, I can maybe see it. I'll say I think it's cool. I don't want it to not exist. I think it's a cool idea. I think it's probably very impractical. Would be my guess.
I would want to see how it works.
I'm not it for existing. I think it's cool.
I would want to see how it works, but yes, it's very easy to think that it's probably just a fun gun thing. And there is no footage of it that I know of yet. If anyone out there knows of anyone in the gun community that went out to SHOT Show, I didn't go this year. We're in Tampa for the Tampa RV Super Show, I guess, Lola, is that what it's called? Super Show. Yeah, and we're in a hotel right now. But so we're not there. So if anyone has put up footage yet specifically of this, let us know. And I looked, there wasn't a lot of stuff from from Franklin Armory. And like I said, I reached out to the guys I know, but I couldn't get a lot out of them because they're at. I think Media Day might still be going on. So what are we? We're 7. They're 4 right now. So it's probably
it's still early over there. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
Ask
it's probably
Walter. What's have you watching?
Walter's there. We're trying to get him to come in. Here's a picture they sent me, which doesn't even show.
And they put the wrong side.
Yeah,
so it's there. It's there to play with.
Yeah, it's out there. People are shooting it. I asked them to send me a video, and they were kind of like too busy to send that. Now they have some kind of teaser video out, which I'll go look at. But someone has put out a Glock binary. Someone's worked on one, and I found video on YouTube, which I'm going to try to share with you guys. Let's see if I could open up this. See if I can get this to open up. Ammo Mafia, I guess, is the guy. And this is a video from when? When is this video? 3 years ago. Okay.
It's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah. So, and he's talking about this. Let's see, we may have to skip through. I don't want to show the whole thing. And so this is a guy testing it. I don't know if this is a similar thing or whatever.
Who makes it? Or does it say who made that one?
I don't know. This guy might just be working on his own. See, it just went.
So here's one by.
Just double tapped right there. And he had a problem.
Inc. Looks like they're making one.
Yeah.
Or made one.
Yeah. See, it just double tapped there again. So I'm not going to do the whole thing for that guy. You don't want to get in trouble.
I see it as being pretty cool. I think it's a pretty neat idea. If you have your Glock SBR'd, or if you have it with a brace or something like that, I think it could be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
If they made a trigger for the USW, that's the B&T Universal Service Weapon, is that what it's called? Where it's the whole stock with the sight, with like the aimpoint acro on top. Mm-hmm. That would be pretty cool, because it's built as a tiny, tiny little SBR. Mm-hmm. But just, I've handheld, and I think you have too, a Glock 18 before, or the one I had was a Glock 17 conversion.
Mm-hmm. It's a ride. It's a ride.
It's a ride. Yeah, it's fun because it's a ride, but it's very, very impractical. Like, very impractical.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, it's going to fall in the category of fun gun for most people.
Yeah,
yes.
I can see that. But I don't think it shouldn't exist. I think that's one of those things that you take it to the range in the box, like a 22 conversion kit for a Glock. Mm-hmm. You take your Glock and your accessories to the range, and then you can hand it out and be like, try this. This is really cool. Yeah. You probably won't leave it on your Glock 24/7, but it's cool. It's cool.
Or you'll put it on your fun Glock. If it's a Gen 3, it sounds like, if you can get a Gen 3.
If you can,
probably cheaper than you're gonna than this trigger pack or slide pack, I guess.
Think about that. A slide from Brownells is $180 or $200 and something on the cheap end.
A complete slide?
They have to do an extra whole bunch of stuff to it, so I imagine it's going to be very expensive.
Yeah. It's cool. I love it for the cool factor. I would probably just build a whole separate gun for it.
I'm not going to say no to it. It seems like a toy to me.
Yeah. There's literally
But maybe I'll change my... If we ever get the chance to shoot one, maybe I'll change my tune. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, I'm in the hotel, and the pool is outside there, and there's literally a guy pressure washing it right now. I don't know if the folks out there can hear.
Can't hear
good.
It at all.
Good, awesome.
When are you back, by the way? When's the show over?
I'm going to be out at the Tampa RV Super Show all week. I think we're going to be here all the way up to Saturday.
Oh, shit, okay.
So, yes, if anyone wants to see us, if you're in Tampa, come hang out with us. Listen, a weird thing happened when we got here to the hotel room in Tampa. All of a sudden, I felt this biting, like, hardcore pain in my lower back. I was like, doubled over. I was like, oh, what's happening? Lola, look at my back or whatever. Lola didn't want to look at my back. She didn't want to see my butt for some reason. And she went back there and checked it. Guess what? Tattoo of a dolphin.
Oh,
It's
been known to happen.
Yeah,
to the sluttier ones that join.
Yeah, I crossed over the line into Tampa.
Back to gun talk.
Right.
What do you think of the VHS, or now the Hellion, the
Springfield Hellion? Yeah, can we let's see, let's pull that up. Oh, first of all, it's a bullpup. So what do you think I think? And I'm not a fan of but I'm not a fan of these dudes either. So let's bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's Springfield Armory, right?
Yeah.
So let me see.
It's actually the Croatians, I think, but they're the ones. Springfield's the ones.
They're importing it. First of all, I love Croatia. I love Croatia, man. And right now,
Really?
my favorite super. Yes, I do. I never went there.
I don't even know where Croatia is on a map.
I never went to Croatia.
Oh, it's right next to Italy.
But I could tell you this, man. Croatia is making my favorite supercar right now. They're making the Rimac up in Croatia.
Oh, okay.
And Rimac actually owns Bugatti, which that's going to be the first car I buy when I make millions. Yeah, it's going to cost me like
probably. I bet you it's a pretty country. It's on the water.
Yeah,
it's right next to Italy.
Yeah.
It's probably a really pretty country.
And very smart. Lots of cool stuff coming out of Croatia. Lots of great production. So I'm not mad at anything. Where is this? Where is this Helion?
So they're. I guess Croatia would be considered like Eastern European. They're like Slavic, right?
Yeah.
For anybody that's watching,
guess.
can fill me in. I believe they're like a Slavic.
Yeah. Anyone out there that's Croatian, let us know. And send us pictures of what the Croatian ladies look like, you know?
Let's see
So
what Croatian...
Where the heck is this? Where is this footage of this thing? I could swear we were having this conversation in...
Yeah, Croats are good-looking women. Or Croates, I don't know what you'd call them. They're pretty good-looking ladies.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm just gonna go to the... where would it be? On Springfield?
Oh, God!
What is it called?
One of the first things that comes up, Croatian mail-order brides. No, we're getting right out of that. We're done with that.
What, you wanna
I don't need another wife. I have one already.
Yeah, and you have an awesome wife, so let's see. Springfield Armory, let's pull up the website.
I'm trying to figure out what I want for my birthday coming up a month from now.
Right.
And
so may the Lord forgive me for even going to Springfield Armory's website. And by the way, I noticed quite a few gun guys have gotten these. I saw Such got one.
Oh,
some other dudes out there
got them. You mean we're giving them from?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna hate on that. So here we go. It looks good, man.
Well, they did that with the Hellcat.
Let me guess.
Yeah, they did it when the Hellcat came out. Look at that. Ooh.
Let me guess.
That's sexy.
Such said, "Oh, it's a great idea. It's a great gun. Everything's great."
Listen, you're not allowed to hate on Such right now.
Why? That dude never dislikes anything.
I know, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. I actually like Such. When everyone got mad at him recently because he put up that picture that had some like not really good gun handling stuff in it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're gonna have to.
So you might have to look this up. But what was that? Like a couple of months ago, he was out somewhere at a range and took a picture, like a fun picture with guys. But I think people were muzzling people and stuff like that in the picture, and he took it down. And he made a video, and he completely confessed to it and apologized and said, "Hey, I'm sorry. I mess up and I do things." In person, Such is a good dude. So everyone does things in their own style of how they do stuff. Like, I have my style of doing things. You have your style.
Everything ever.
Yeah. I mean, people are welcome to do what they want to do with that. Now, I would say, do you want one of these or you don't want one?
Well, so is it my turn to give an opinion on it?
Yes.
I would absolutely, if they weren't $2,000, I would buy one. I think it's cool as hell.
Oh, I'm getting one at $2,000. I don't care if it's $2,000.
I think it is super freaking cool. 100% cool as hell.
Yeah.
I do think the original VHS-2 is a cooler gun. Just throwing that out there. Mm-hmm. But the Hellion is a pretty neat design.
Yeah. Shout out
to the original VHS-1.
VHS-2. Hold on a second. What happened to Patrick there? Why did he freeze?
Don't look up. Oh.
Yeah, you're there. I'm checking my internet. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. DCG44 says, "Hey everyone, I'm not dead yet."
Are you on the internet there at the hotel?
Yeah, no, I'm on. We're on Verizon here. I'm using my.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried the internet for the hotel. Looked like it was not too bad, but
no. The hotel internet is always so slow.
Yeah. DCG44 says, "Hey everyone, I'm not dead yet." Okay, that's good. We enjoy that.
Why would he be dead?
I have no idea. Cruiseman says, "I kind of like the Helion."
I think it's cool. I really think it's cool. I can't believe I say that.
It's cool.
But
you saw the video. So I think one morning over the weekend, you and Walter woke me up early texting about this thing.
Yeah, because I'm up early for work every day.
Yeah, and it was that Friday or Thursday? One of
Might have
those
been
days.
Thursday or Friday, yeah.
Yeah, and it has just come out on Forgotten Weapons, right? I think they were the first guys to put out videos of this.
Ian had been playing with it. I guess
Yeah.
they sent him one to use.
Yeah, I think Forgotten Weapons were the first guys to put one out. It looked really good. And then I think Firearms Blog put out something with it, and they were shooting it and stuff like that. So
Yeah, every big person at this point has one.
yeah, Lola says $2,000 why, and LV Louis Cipher
Yeah,
says 2K is too much.
I think it's expensive. Again, go and pull up a VHS. I still love that name, VHS, because all I can think of is an audio, like a videotape. It's a VHS.
Right.
VHS 2.
Mac AG94 says it looks really cool, easy to shoot, but I'm not paying $2,000. I have other stuff I would rather get. Listen, there's bullpups. First of all, it's getting imported in. So it has to be imported in, so that's a cost, because not just buying it, they have to ship them over here, go through all the process, and then I think they have to do all the, what is that thing called that you have to do to make it compliant?
I have no idea, but it's probably...
You know how you have to do the same thing with AKs that come from overseas.
Yes,
it has to be
it's probably a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You're not listening. Go look up the VHS 2. It's cooler. It's the same gun, but it looks cooler. The furniture looks cooler.
And how much does it cost to get that gun before I go look it up?
You can't get it.
Exactly. So why? So then why am I
because
even looking at it?
It's cool looking.
No, I get it. I've
can't-
seen it. Walther Arms has been making concealed carry handguns for over 90 years, starting with the PPK. Today, Walther is based in the good old US of A and still builds quality firearms like the PPQ and PDP for personal defense and competition. So when you're in the market, please consider Walther Arms. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Walther Arms. All right, there you go. Christian Grass says won't buy anything from Springfield. I have that policy too, except it's a bullpup thing, and that's where I'm. Let's see if we can even get them. Let's see if they're even attainable. I
actually think it's cool.
Yeah.
Wonder, and this is me wondering out loud, at what point do we forgive? Did they apologize?
Armory? They did all that.
Forgive transgressions, like.
I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever forgive them, and I would have a tough time. Look, I didn't want to do the Hellcat video. I didn't want to do it. People kept asking me about Hellcat. They were like, "Oh, you know," and then every time I have to explain to people, "Look, I don't want to do anything with those guys." But the Hellcat was so popular with folks out there. And then I kind of said, okay, we'll do it. Remember, you did that video with me. We did it as straightforward as we could. We explained everything to people, how we feel about their politics and things they've done in the past. But it was a decent gun. And then right after that, I think it came in from Brownells. Right after that, I got rid of it. Just because, I didn't really want to keep it. But it was decent. It was a decent gun. And plus, someone wanted to buy it from me. So... that's kind of the thing with that. It is a problem.
I mean, it took us. How long did it take us to forgive Ruger of Bill Ruger's transgressions?
Yeah, Walter.
I think there are probably some guys that are still holding out against Ruger because of Bill, but.
Yeah, I got to send Walter all this stuff all over again. For some reason, Walter didn't get the links that we sent. So, if you can hear us, Walter,
I'll tell you if he actually got the links or not.
I'm sending it right now.
He got the links because I'm looking, and there are both of his email addresses attached to it. He's just not looking right.
Yeah, but I mean, this is Walter. We're talking. When I'm saying Walter. So I will send it all over again to him. Hopefully, he gets that. Yeah. I don't like what they did. And yes, it's a whole tough deal. And it gets even tougher with stuff like this where they make something really cool. So I agree. DCG44 says, Helion is cool, but why does it have to be Springfield? Maybe someone else will bring it in.
No, nobody else will bring it in. It's made by HS Products, which is... That is the company that Springfield works with in Croatia. Their HS is the one that makes the pistol. What's the pistol that the Springfield's name?
Springfield. What's Springfield? You had what? XD?
XT, yeah. So
Yeah,
HS makes the XT. For anybody that's not aware, the XD is not an American-made gun; it's a Croatian gun.
Yeah, and it's a good gun.
But
It's a good gun. Lola had one when we first started doing all this. She liked it.
I don't like, and we'll get maybe in another topic later on. We can get into this. I don't like unless it's a 1911. I don't want a grip safety on my guns. I just don't.
Yeah.
like
Okay. Right. Understood.
So that's been my issue with that, and that may take us into another segue here.
Yeah. There's other stuff.
Kel-Tec now has a 9mm carry full size gun, compact gun. What are they calling it?
Let me see if I can find that here.
P15.
I was just looking at it just now. Okay, here we go. We'll go to Instagram, I guess. Here, let's see. Let's pull it up here on the old Instagram. Introducing the P15. It's the lightest, thinnest, double stacked 9mm on the market. 5 inches tall, 7.4 inches long, 7/8 inch wide.
They have so much good.
And there's a grip safety
going on there. There's so many good things going on with that gun. It's sharp looking. It has some nice texturing to it, and then they put a grip safety on the back of it. What were they thinking?
You've heard me say that. You know, this is how I got in trouble with Kel-Tec. Someone at Kel-Tec, someone who works there, is from the 80s. Some engineer. I'm not saying
they are.
George Kellgren is a personal hero to me as a gun guy. I think George Kellgren is awesome. He's the bee's knees. I put him way above Kalashnikov. Kalashnikov didn't even freaking make the AK as far as I'm concerned. Prove me wrong. But Kellgren is a genius. I'm not talking about Kellgren. But he has engineers that they hire over there that maybe he came up with. Maybe even he's the one who came up with that. But the younger engineers over there, it's your job to be brave and say to the master, "Oh, master,
this
why?
Is a bad idea.
Yeah, why are we doing this?"
Saying grip safety on the back of it. What?
Yeah.
Put a thumb safety.
I can't argue what you're saying. Yeah.
If you want a safety, put a thumb safety. My answer would have
trigger safety.
Just do a trigger safety. Just do a trigger safety like everybody else.
Yeah. I know. I'm with you on that.
It's a swing and a miss.
I hope they do another version of this. I hope they do another version without that. Because that's always the problem, right? You have to you have to get it. Let me see. Let me show you. By the way, we're on Utreon so we can handle guns.
That gun. No.
Look at that. I know you guys haven't seen this case in a while.
Are you going to show off
sexy.
something that doesn't exist anymore?
This is from a past SHOT Show, man. This was big in a past SHOT Show. Look at that. Look at what's hiding in there. What?
But it's gone. But it's not real.
Well,
it's unobtainium.
It's real. I got it right here. What are you talking about?
It's
I got it right
vaporware.
here. I'm gonna take the magazine.
No longer around, is it?
I walk around with this. 33 rounds up in this bad boy right there. See that? 33 rounds.
What is it? 19 or 17?
This is a 19. This is a 19. So here's the problem, right? If you could see, if you put a grip safety back here, there's always this is what you're saying, right? I mean, it's supposed to, when you go in here, you're supposed to deactivate that safety. It's not always a thing.
I've never pulled the trigger on my Glock and not had it go bang because the safety didn't work. And I have dropped Glocks.
We could see you here on camera. You know that. That's Lola in the back. If you guys could see, don't get naked or anything back there, Lola, because people will.
I am not going to do that.
People will tune in
because you're kind of. I can see your arm right on the side of the thing.
Arm like a Marley sits behind Patrick.
Okay, all right. Okay. No, I'm okay with it. I'm just saying, don't get. Lola likes to walk around naked and stuff, so I gotta warn her.
Good to know, I guess. I didn't.
Not when you're live.
You need to know that.
Not when you're live. Lola is what I would refer to as an exhibitionist. Yeah, I mean, definitely, without a doubt.
Okay, so back to the guns here. You're carrying around
Lady Godiva. What?
Are they? So is that company even still around? I don't think they are.
Full Conceal, the Full Conceal dudes.
I thought they were gone.
I think they're kind of defunct. I hope they come back.
Is it Full Conceal or Conceal?
Yeah, Full Conceal is the company. I would like to see more of these. I really would. I wonder. You know what? I might put that slide thing on top of this. Well, what? Be ready for the. I wonder if I can get a little stock into that.
No, it's 17. It's a 17 or something.
Oh, this is a 19. It's going to be interesting to see what other guns they make that for. Come on now.
Join waitlist.
If Franklin Armory wants to make that binary trigger for something, please do it. Please do it for the 5.7. I don't know if you could. I don't know if that's
that would be
that's
pretty
possible.
cool.
It would
I
be
don't
cool
think
if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible. That's all Palmer
I'm
does.
sure it is. I'm sure it is. The problem is
Mm-hmm.
you need to go for market share more than anything because you're not going to sell a whole lot
Yeah.
of 5.7.
What's the most
If it-
popular? What's the most popular guns out there?
If it were M&P would be next or a
Mm-hmm.
Springfield, I think if they did one for the P90, that'd be really cool. Oh,
Look,
that's not Walther.
it's Peggy. Hey,
Yeah,
Peggy.
yeah, he was having a problem.
Oh, you guys are still in your booth.
Yeah, well, we decided to come back to it. I'm going to get him.
Okay, cool.
Well-
Awesome. Good seeing you, Peggy. Those guys are working over there. They're working in the booth. I hope we get a... Here comes Walter Keller checking in from the booth. Oh, look at that.
There he is.
Hey, Walter, what's up?
How do I turn the volume up on this? This is too
Yeah,
loud.
I don't know if he can hear us or not. He has to get someone to turn the volume. Turn up the volume on your hearing aid, Walt.
I have to have my staff do it.
Oh boy.
Let's get this.
DCG 44 says Lola Strange. If you got it, flaunt it. Oh, she got a lot of it. She'll be tossing it around. What is the most after the Glock handgun? What's the most popular handgun?
I'd say M&P, but that's just a guess.
MP?
Okay, Walter is talking.
I'm gonna
We
say
can
it's
hear
the
him.
Walther PDP right now, but that's because Walther sponsors us, obviously. I hope there's more Walther PDPs going on. Yeah, I hope so. Walt, can you hear us yet? Seriously.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, you
hear
can. You
Oh,
can hear
okay.
us. What's
I
up?
can hear you.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
As a booth.
Just yeah, and at the booth.
Yeah, show us the
Let's
booth.
see here. Let me
This is the
spin a
first
little
time you
around.
guys
Oh,
get to see.
Yeah.
Let's spin around this
So
way.
it's not officially open yet, right?
You need to angle down, Walt.
No.
What, we can't see the booth yet?
Be
There we go.
patient.
Oh yeah, it's not open yet. Okay.
No.
What is that backpack looking
No,
like?
no, the show's not open.
Oh, look at that, Will Keller.
That's my backpack. Yeah.
hmm
Yes. He's so excited to be here still.
Yeah, he looks really excited.
That's my backpack sitting there. No,
Yeah.
what am I doing? What's going on here? Guns are all. That's my thumb is over the thing there. Everything is set up on our end.
hmm
So in the morning we just got to get things out and put the guns back out and stuff. Just spin around here across from us.
So
over
I like the
there.
roof. It looks like a sexy roof up
Condor.
there. hmm
Well, that's in the ball.
You can't be.
Next to you.
You must not be
So,
far
oh,
from.
okay.
How far is Franklin Armory from you? Have you seen the Franklin Armory guys?
Yeah, I haven't seen them. I mean, there are some Franklin Armory people that are setting up, but
Walk down to their booth. Let's invade their booth right now.
Well, is he on a laptop or a phone?
there's
He's on the
going to
laptop,
be
bro.
nothing to see because everything's put away.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What time is it in Vegas?
Most people, it is 4:35.
Okay.
So most people around here set up and then they boogie.
So wait, is tomorrow the
The
first
booth next
official
to-
day of SHOT Show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
The booth next to us here is empty. Is empty because they didn't show up.
what
They have a sign
company
in
is
front of
that?
their booth saying that they didn't come.
What company is that?
That's
What company?
Peerless Handcuffs.
Oh, handcuffs. Okay. So Walter,
Peerless Handcuffs.
Walter is in the law enforcement section. If anyone wants to know, what's the booth number, Walt?
Yes. 20038.
Okay, there you go. So anyone that's at SHOT Show, LV Louis Cipher is out there in Vegas. I don't know if he's going to SHOT Show or not.
Yeah, he needs to stop by.
Yeah, you can stop by. We've got some people out there. I think Flying Rich is out in Vegas, filling in for John. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Flush came up yesterday from Florida and had some flight issues, and then we ran into him at the airport in Houston. And he was actually on our flight in the last leg to Vegas. So
Okay.
He's out milling about with some friends here in town.
Okay. So what exactly did you guys do when your flight
pads.
crashed instead of landed? How was that experience of crashing? Because I mean, Flying Rich doesn't get on a plane without it crashing, is what I heard. So
No, it didn't crash.
Walter's looking at me like I'm crazy.
I must have missed that flight.
Yeah.
No, we had an A boarding number, so we got on right off in the beginning, and then we got to watch the poors walk past as they get to sit in the back. So.
Oh boy. Yeah, I did hear from Rich. He sent me like is something from the desert. He sent. I guess he's out in the desert. Let me see if I could put this. I'll throw this picture up that he sent. It's a panorama that he sent out in the desert.
That's cool.
Yeah. So he didn't go to media day. I don't think he's just hanging out. He's like on a free vacation or something out to Vegas.
Just hanging out in the desert.
And he's got a friend here in town that he's supposed to be getting together with or something. So
okay. So
but
tell us, Walter. I'm gonna let you talk now. Tell us about how was the flight out to Vegas? How has it been since you got on the ground? What kind of rules, things like that? What's going on?
Flight was uneventful. We went from Tampa to Houston and from Houston to Las Vegas. Pretty much uneventful flights. No bad weather or anything or bad bumpy ride. As far as this stuff here, they do have people walking around. We were sitting in the booth one time. This guy comes by, says something about mask on or something, or a mask. Their excuse is they're concerned that they'll lose their gaming license. That's what the governor.
What?
The governor has threatened them. It's like little Democrat dictator.
And that's a big deal. Losing your gaming license is a massive deal.
They're not going
Who's
to
the
take
Nevada
your
governor?
gaming license. I don't know.
Steve
but
Sisolak. He's a Democrat.
He's a jackalack.
Is that Spencer I heard talking back there? You took Spencer to SHOT Show this year?
No, that's Will talking in the background.
Oh, Will.
Spencer's at home watching Will's dog, actually.
Oh. Oh, okay. What's Will saying?
That's got to be. I don't know what is he saying. I can't hear him very well. He's saying something about something. I don't know.
Saying about you're scared to lose the license to the shop. Whatever. They're not going to lose the gaming license.
Yeah, he's talking about the gaming license thing. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to lose their gaming license.
No, they're not going to lose it. But they'll use that to keep you guys in line.
Well, I have a feeling it's going to be like SEMA here.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have it on, a lot of people won't. They don't have enough people to watch everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, it's so far so good. It's weather's nice here. It's not real cold, not real hot. What's going on? Oh, my badge.
The COVID patch that Tough made.
Oh, I got this cool little COVID patch.
Oh, look at that.
The tough people, excuse me, the people
right there.
that made all those they make patches and stuff.
Yeah, 2022. I want one of those, Walt. I call dibs on that.
I'd have to go back and sweet talk that lady. Excuse me.
Okay, listen, you're an expert at that, man. Just use some of those lines that your dad gave you,
I need some of those dimples, yeah.
Yeah, get old Hank Stranger patch.
So yes, no, we're just hanging out here. Next thing for us is something to eat, I think.
Going to get some food. Okay, so I know you guys probably need to go do that. Have you seen any of the new guns coming out? You have any opinions of anything? We were talking about the Franklin Armory.
I've seen some. Yeah, I don't know what the whole. God bless him. A binary trigger for a Glock. You know what's going to happen with that?
Mm-hmm. I think they may be getting a visit. They may be getting a visit from the good old AFT.
I hate to be, I'm not, but I think this whole binary thing is going in a counterproductive route.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because it's going to make it bad for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't understand, once you get them going, there's no stopping them. Once you wake it up, they woke them up. They've woke them up again.
Mm-hmm.
A couple times here lately with all these these binary triggers, and next thing you know, some homie's going to go out with a binary trigger on his Glock and shoot a bunch of people, or some set up government guy's going to go out and shoot a bunch of people with a binary trigger, and next thing you know,
they
will be going after. They'll be going after high capacity magazines again and pistols in general. So, just mark my words.
I mean, we've already got lots of binary triggers in the world, so I don't think this one makes any difference. Why do you need one in a Glock pistol?
Why do you need one in a Glock?
Because why not?
This is some fun talk over here from Walter.
But
why do you need 30-round magazines?
No, I understand what you're. No, I understand what you're saying.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say here?
I do. Yeah, no, I think I think the ATF would go after it whether it existed or not.
Yeah, I think they're going to go.
It's just a matter of if the AFT decides to go after it, will they take up and go to court over it?
Yeah, look, let me say this. I think that one of the things that we need here is for people to push back against the ATF going after these things that are clearly legal. It takes time. Look, I get it. It takes time. Recently, one of the things that was in the news that you guys probably, I don't know whether or not you guys saw this, but the ATF was visiting some people. I've heard from a couple of different sources they visited our friends at Big Daddy Guns, for example.
I have heard that was actually legit and not
they got visited.
Crump took it real hard thinking he got it wrong, but supposedly it actually happened.
I don't know what happened. I'm not 100% sure what happened with Crump, but we wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Barnauls Ammo. Barnauls has a wide range of reliable, quality steel case ammo for small game, large game, target shooting, and self-defense. They've got the classics like 7.62 and 5.45, as well as 9mm all the way up to 308. Subsonic as well. So when you're in the market, please consider Barnauls Ammo. Okay, all right. So listen, where were we? We were talking about the shenanigans with the ATF visiting Big Daddy Guns in Gainesville over the what trigger?
I don't know.
Yeah, now that happened for a fact. I was talking. I mean, that happened. That happened. Let's just put it that way.
Let's clarify something here.
Mm-hmm.
When you get raided, they come with guns and stuff and take all your shit. When you get visited, it's a lot different. I mean, the two are not the same. I mean, it's not. It's not when they don't come and carry off your file cabinets and your computers. It's different than having a visit.
For sure. Yeah.
So
what is the status of their visit? Did they go there and seize things? Did they seize triggers? What did they do?
I don't know.
Yeah. And what does the ATF right now consider about that trigger? Do they consider that trigger a machine gun? Even if they do, that's bullshit. They don't have the ability to deem it that. DCG 44 says it's the wide open trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's multiple things going on there. I believe that Rare Breed has an injunction against them. I was looking at the video from the CEO, and they can't sell them, and they can't make them. So that's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they might have gotten a visit, like Walter Walter being the sage, wise old man here on the show.
Well, I mean, come on. If you get a visit and the guy knocks on your door and guys knock on your door and you talk, that's one thing. But when, like I said, when they come with MP5s in their thing and start hauling off your stuff and have everybody go outside and wait, that's a raid. So.
Yeah, that is true. We can't argue that. But I would just say
do we know what happened?
I don't know that though. I have no idea.
I would stick with what Walter's saying. They at least got a visit. I don't know if they got raided and things got seized or paperwork got seized or whatever. But here's what I would say. This is from my hip hop days. To the people out there who have those triggers, I'm gonna say tuck your chain, tuck your triggers, man. You got those triggers out there. You might want to bury them or hide them away somewhere and be very careful. Because, listen, I think this ultimately has to get solved, man. It may have to go to the Supreme Court. These are not machine guns, but you don't want to be that dude in limbo for 5 years.
Somebody has
or
to.
10 years. Someone has to be the dude. And I would like to see companies. I would like to see companies push back and fight that
I
stuff.
was gonna say, hopefully the company is the one that ends up doing that work, but somebody has to. That's the shitty thing is when you see a when you see a Supreme Court case, there's a name attached to that Supreme Court case, and that name usually went through hell to get to that point. So. Yeah,
and you know, look, Franklin Armory, those guys are very intelligent. They're aware of all the things that's happening. They've had their run-ins with the ATF already, so maybe they're the guys wanting to step up there. So for me, I look at it like I'm cool with it. Now, obviously, they sponsor the show. I'm cool with them and all that kind of stuff. I think it's a cool thing that deserves to exist. At the same time, I get what Walter's saying. This might be the thing that pushes everything over the edge, but there's tons of these kinds of triggers out there at this point. Mm-hmm. There's tons of this stuff out there. So,
yeah.
You know, but yes, a handgun one might be the scary, crazy one that finally makes someone say, hey, let's take a look at this.
Well, if you look at some of the people that have been arrested for robbing places, a lot of them have had. There have been instances of them using the full auto.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's it matter if they're gonna do it? They're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, there's a ton of those. There's a ton of those Chinese version full auto things out there. Switches.
At this point, it's like the cat's out of the bag. If somebody's gonna do something illegal, they're gonna do it, no matter what tool you give them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I see Walter's point. I just think that somebody's got to.
Christian Gress says Walter's say this is from Christian Gress. He says Walter's saying politely, don't poke the bear.
Yes, no, because Walter. Yes, I understand that.
I don't care how much money you have to fight the bear. The bear's going to fight you until
with your money. With your money.
Yeah, with your own money.
And once they get that, they'll just keep it's like with this court stuff you see. Mm-hmm. The courts won't stand up for what they're supposed to do, and they no, and they pass it up to the higher one, and they pass it up and they pass it up, and then finally it gets to the top, and they don't see it.
We don't want to take it.
They won't see it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. The people who should be making this are standing up, where the people are supposed to represent you in Congress. They're the ones supposed to be doing this stuff. They're not going to take it either because they don't want. This doesn't get them any votes. Sorry, gun stuff has never gotten Congress people votes.
No, there's a lot of people that don't want to take up a lot of stuff. I've heard that in Florida, there's people pushing back against constitutional carry, gun entities, pro-gun entities in Florida pushing back. I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
So you always have that. 80% Freak says, Hank, have any other binary trigger companies been raided or had the same difficulties that Rare Breed has? I don't know that Rare Breed was raided, by the way. Were they raided? I don't think so.
No, they were given a cease and desist, and they ignored the ATF. They said, "No, shove it up your ass, and we'll see you in court."
Yeah, I don't know that they were raided or had a visit, as Walter,
Yeah.
I don't know that they've had a visit, quote unquote.
Yeah. Any other? Do we know of any other binary trigger companies that this is now? It's happened in the past, I believe, right?
Oh well, the Jed is no longer with us, unfortunately. I don't know if they're still making binary triggers. Remember?
Right, you're talking about Fostech? Yeah, Fostech.
Fostech, are they still making triggers?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, and they're very much in business.
Yeah, they still make.
Yeah. Go ahead, Walt.
And they still make their big old shotgun too that ATF came down on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how all that stuff is going to play out, and I think we need to settle some of these things. But I would like to remind everyone we're still trying to settle the bump stock issue. That hasn't been settled.
Yep, and you see how that's going, don't you?
Yeah.
I
So
mean, once again, it's in that court limbo where you just
yeah.
and that's
I'm exerting.
where all
I'm
this stuff ends
asserting
up
my
in.
dominance in the office here.
Oh. So what other things have you seen that have come out,
I'm not even
Walter?
gonna ask. I'm
What?
not even gonna ask.
Ask what? What's going on?
I said I'm asserting my dominance in my office over here.
Why are you asserting it?
Marley's.
trying to-
Wait, hold on, Marley. Yeah, that's right. Wait.
Oh, you're
Marley
blocking
is,
out Marley?
back there.
Yeah.
What was that?
You're blocking out Marley?
No, I'm asserting my dominance through.
What is happening with you two?
Marley just yelled farting.
Oh,
How could you, man? That's
I'm
so
asserting
evil.
my dominance in my office.
Marley, you should just smack him upside the head. Or Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. First, what's that called? Where you strike first.
that's a you did a
Anyway, sorry, Walter.
Preemptive action.
preemptive airstrike.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walt, have you heard anything? I think I'll throw this up here. Have you seen Henry Rifles announce some new stuff? And they're never at SHOT Show. So to be fair, they never go to SHOT Show. But they've announced a new 410 in brass and a new 5.56.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a 5.56
no,
on top. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, 223 5.56.
Interesting.
Long Range Express. So those are some new guns that are coming out.
I was a little disappointed. Zenith Firearms backed out.
Oh, they backed out? Mm.
Yeah,
Did
they were
they?
claiming. Well, they're up in that part of the country that has the weather, so they were saying they had transportation issues and then some COVID issues or something. And
It's possible.
but I really wanted to see their new MP5, but
Listen, COVID is a thing, and there are people, I'm not going to name names, but there are people who have gotten it even before coming to the show, so they didn't come to the show. There's things happening.
In the north,
so.
I will say, if you look at the weather going through the Northeast right now, I
pretty
can
bad.
see why people...
Yeah,
there are people getting snowed in pretty bad, so yeah, I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
that's
So
unfortunate,
It's just a shame
yeah.
because I would have liked to see it as well. I'm on board.
how does the
Yeah,
turnout
that's
look,
really-
Walter? From your perspective, does it look like, how many people are you thinking not at the show? Is it half empty, quarter empty?
Are there empty booths
Oh.
like the one next to you?
Yeah, there are some. Yes, we went over in the they have a supplier showcase where people who supply materials and do machine work and all that. And we went up there, and there were some empty spaces there, but generally that place was full of people. I mean, it was rocking. So I don't think it's going to be empty in here. I mean, it'd probably be down a little bit because I've already heard other people, say they aren't people that would just come along with other exhibitors that didn't come to the show. But I don't think it's still going to be, it'll be all right.
I kind of feel a little bit jealous. I was telling Lola that, and I think I told you guys earlier. I kind of feel a little bit like, oh man, maybe I should have gone. This might be the last SHOT Show ever. Definitely in Vegas.
I don't think
so.
that's.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Actually,
This
I'd
might
like to
be-
see it move, but
Yeah.
that takes a big set to start that process. And
I
the
would
national
love
city
to see them come to Orlando.
Yep.
again, like they used to. But I don't think the NSSF has big enough set to initiate the law process to break the contract.
Yeah,
So,
I'm with you.
I guess what happened with the upcoming Super Bowl in LA, the NFL told the LA area that they needed to back down on the COVID shit, and or they were going to move it to Dallas. And
Did it work? Wow.
Yeah,
And they backed off.
it worked.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, they backed down on all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
But the SHOT Show doesn't have the money of the NFL. So
Yeah. You know what? There's no way to
not
stop
gonna see
people
it.
from getting COVID, by the way. There's no way. We can't. There's nothing that we
No.
could do. People who've gotten fully vaccinated and did boosters and all that have
there
gotten
you
it.
go.
That's ridiculous that they walk by and tell you you have to mask
Yeah.
up in your own booth. That's ridiculous.
Well,
So,
they can
this-
tell me what they want.
Yeah, there's no way to stop it. So let's go to this. Who is it? Someone DCG44 says, "How about that Bushmaster bolt gun?" So I'll throw some pictures up here of that.
Last week at all?
No, we didn't. Look at that.
I'll see there. I'll get you a picture of that tomorrow when the show's going on.
I want to see that, Walter, whenever you get a chance. It's a straight pull, left side or right side, bolt action. It's like a straight pull AR-10 is what I kind of conceive it to be, personally.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I think it looks cool. I'm not sure exactly what the price is going to be.
I'm not going to knock that. I think it's neat.
Yeah, see.
And that's I could see that being for any market. Like that, you could sell that in any market because it's a straight pull. You could even probably sell that overseas, I would imagine. Like the UK market might be able to own that as well.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be big for them. And lots of different calibers, too. You know?
Well, and that's easy to do, too, because the calibers already exist.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're not reinventing the wheel.
Yeah. So we'd be interested. So for people who don't know, I know Walter has to go. So for the folks who don't know, tomorrow and maybe another day and another day after that, Walter we'll do this show. We'll run the show. So Patrick, you're going to be here, right? You know, you're going to have
whenever we do the live thing.
We're doing it tomorrow.
Okay.
And then we're doing it Wednesday and Thursday.
I am not on all week long. No.
Yes, you are.
We're doing it. We're picking a day.
We're doing it tomorrow.
Walk around
okay. I'll be here.
2 hours while we lollygag.
Okay.
Oh, Walter every day is going to walk around the show. Go ahead, Walt.
Oh, God.
Tomorrow I'll make a point first thing to go over to Bushmaster and
Franklin Armory.
Our binary trigger. Franklin Armory.
We're on Utron now. We can say this. Finger fuck it.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to be able to shoot it in the booth, babyface.
Well, you can dawdle with it and play around.
Around the same time. We're going to do this the same time. We're going to do some special shows this week. In worst case, if Patrick will be here tomorrow, and if we do it Wednesday, it might just be me. It might just be me. And Walter doing it on Wednesday. And then I think we'll try to see if we push it to Thursday. We'll let Walter have Friday off. So, there you go. We'll let you have Friday off, Walt. Okay, do you want to sign off? Tell the people what you want to tell them before you get up and out of here, Walt.
Well, if you're at the SHOT Show, if you get to come over here, our booth number is 20038. It's in a law enforcement ballroom in the main floor. Stop by. We got candy. Say hello. You know, we got some patches. We have a patch wall if you want to throw some patches up on the wall. Or a patch board, I should say. It's not really a wall. But, you come by and say hi. And for those who can't make it, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, Safety Over Firearms. And there's safetyoverfirearms.com. And then there's stenparts.com.
Yeah, and I'm sure
for all your Stenpart stuff.
Yes, absolutely. All right, Walter. I think Walter's getting out of here now. Okay, Walter, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming in. I know you guys have been working all day. Yeah. And we'll see you. Say hi to the family for us.
I will, and maybe if maybe I can have a special thing where I'll have Flying Rich with me at the same time. We'll have to see about working on that.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be cool. We're down with that.
I don't know if he's got a SHOT Show sidekick or not. I don't know if he does or not.
I'm not sure.
Flying Rich.
Yeah.
He might be flying solo.
We'll see. I did reach out to him, so we'll try to see what's going on with that. We'll try to coordinate something. So thanks a lot, Walter. Okay. You guys go walk around Vegas. Have fun. Be safe out there.
We're gonna go find some dinner and crash probably. So.
All right. Cool. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. See you guys.
All right. See ya. There you go. That was awesome. Walter checking in with us.
So what else is going on at the SHOT Show?
Yeah.
Let's see what's on the firearms blog.
Yeah, so let's see. You guys out there, this is a good time for you all to tell us. Well, I know it's Gorn. We're in the Gorn section, and I already showed my awesome that Babyface is very jealous of this because these are now collectible items. If someone wants to buy this, I will sell this folding Glock 19 I have for $20,000. There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
If someone
It's
out
one
there
of a
wants to
kind.
buy it, yeah,
I'm
Well,
not
it
gonna
belongs.
lie, there
It belongs to
probably
Hank
are not that
Strange.
many of those out there.
There's some. There might be maybe a couple thousand. You know,
You think
I
even
always
that
carry.
many? I'm thinking in the hundreds.
Yeah, I always
Excuse me.
carry it with a. Come on, camera, focus. Focus, camera, focus. Okay, there we go. I always carry it with a 33 round, full 33 round magazine right there, Glock magazine. That's the beauty of it. And, when you have it like that, man, in this configuration, you could put it into a nice little case like this, zip it up, take it wherever you want to. Nice. This is a Zelda case. Who remembers Zelda? I'm from the 80s. I remember when Zelda was 8-bit.
I played that Zelda game. It is fantastic. It's on the Switch. Very good game.
You're a fan of that? Yeah. Listen,
Oh God, yes. That
I was playing Zelda before you were even born.
Oh, I love Zelda.
Yeah. So
Looks like all us ammo snobs have to move over to Winchester ammo. Did you see this? The
What's up?
FBI has contracted Winchester to do 3 of their 4 ammunitions. 9
The
millimeter,
FBI.
anyway. FBI is using. So they're going to be using for their duty and service ammo. Winchester 147 grain bonded, encapsulated plus P. They also are buying training and frangible ammo. So they're going to be doing Winchester 147s as their training and Winchester 90 grain frangible as their frangible training.
That's a lot of ammo the FBI is buying.
It was how much money did they say it was? It was a lot.
Yeah.
10 million, 4 million, and 2 million. So $16 million worth of ammunition.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ammo.
By the way, everyone watching right now, smash the arrow up right under the title. I see DCG 44 says, way cool to have Gorn back, but the viewers are low. Yeah, we got to work on it to get people over here. That's just how it goes. Alaska Gundad says, the old school NES is the only game system my young children have played. There you go.
I have to say I am not a fan of the NES. It's too old for me. The SNES, on the other hand, now that is a good system. I love the SNES.
Mech AG94 says, I have the aluminum full conceal. I will take 20K. I think that is worth a little bit less. That's the one that Full Conceal made themselves. This is the Glock one that they got from Glock and then converted it. So I'm gonna say that's probably worth like 18. This one's worth 20.
They made an aluminum one out of like
a couple.
It was like milled
they
aluminum
mill
frame or something.
Yeah. With Arms List, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified. Now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use or $30 a month for business vendors. So when you're in the market, please consider Arms List. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Arms List. We've got very bad discipline on looking at that time down there. I know you guys could see that. So, and in the audience, this is the audience section. If you guys have questions, we can get into it. 80% Freak says, Hank, if I remember right, you didn't you originally carry that Glock in a brony bag? Yes, at a SHOT Show years ago. And the Full Conceal guys took possession of it. They kept that brony bag.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, they love that thing. So there you go. I'm trying to see if there's any other questions out there. I think the folding Glock was cool, man. And I think they were going to do some... Didn't they do like a SIG also? They were going to do a SIG.
They didn't go under.
Yes.
Yeah.
Folding sig, yeah.
I would like to see that come back. I hope that we can get some upgraded versions of that out there. We're going to go... What's up?
Did you see this on the second page of the Firearms blog, almost at the bottom? The SMAR 100 BPM, a new bullpup AK variant from Belarus.
Oh, hold on. The Firearms blog. I'm still typing in the Firearms
blog. Page 2. It's like
I always put the Forearms blog in there when I go to type that.
It's the fifth post from the bottom.
All right,
on the second page.
Let's throw this up here. Fifth post from the bottom. The second page. Oh, jeez, dude. Page. We got to go to page 2. How the hell do we go to page 2? Okay, second page. Scroll like mad.
All the way to the bottom and then go like 5
Scroll like mad. And then go up. Oh, my Lord.
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
right there.
Yeah, we saw it. We talked about that last week, didn't we?
Oh, I don't remember talking about that last week.
I thought we did talk about this. AK variant from Belarus, yeah. I don't know where you were. I thought we did talk about that, yeah.
I was not paying attention, I guess, because it's kind
That's
of
why
cool
it's-
looking.
Yeah, that's why it's all the way back there. We got some advertising coming up. Yeah, we did talk about this, and it is cool. Absolutely. I dig it. What other stuff are they...
Lumirex Primal 20, they're doing a 20-gauge air gun. Looks like PSA, our friends over at PSA, are showing off on range day. They have the PSAK 105 was at range day, which is cool. I do want one of those.
Yes. Hold on. Let's throw that back up on the
If
screen
anybody
here.
wants to
That
go,
looks cool.
I did get an article live. PSA blog. If you go look at the PSA blog, I do have an article up there as of Friday. So if anybody wants to go read that, it's about most of the people here probably won't glean anything from it. It's about your first range trip and what to expect.
Yeah, PSA's got a bunch of stuff. Is there a crank on the table?
I don't think so. I think it's the 105 that they have there.
Yeah, this.
The 105 is a
AKB.
short AK, but it's not crank short.
Yeah, and that's the 5.56, right?
5.
Is that 5.45?
Ooh, I don't remember.
It said I thought at the top of this.
It's 5.45.
Oh, it says. They teased the 5.56 AK. Which one is the? Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna have more stuff. I'm sure Walter will stop by the PSA booth.
Yeah, go say hi and see what they're up to.
So far as I know, they didn't put out anything new. I know Brownells did announce something new.
What did they announce? Where's their announcement?
Let's see. I am gonna go pull it up. I thought I put it in here so you guys could see that in our group thing that I sent out. Okay, here we go. I sent you all this info, man. What are you doing? Working or something?
No, I had the day off today. Are you kidding me? I went out and I welded
Oh, you had the day
guns
off.
today.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, I went and welded guns.
Brownells debuts products, hosts celebrities at SHOT Show 2022. And I actually know what celebrities. There's a really cool one in there.
It's not me, so it's clearly not a real celebrity.
Oh, it's a real celebrity. Brownells match
it's not me.
precision.
They didn't actually come out, so I don't know what's going on.
So they've got, let's see. Brownells invites SHOT Show attendees to visit booth 13066 in the recently renamed Venetian Expo in Las Vegas. Let's go through that. The MPO 1-6X Donut. Why is that called a donut? Brand new for 2022 is the latest addition to the match precision optic line, the MPO 1-6.
Where's
X
this
donut.
article?
What does that mean? It's on. This looks like it's on Amolan. It's in, if you look in our group text, it's there. It says when an illuminated circle reticle inspired by the classic optic on the original Australian SCG-77 rifle, the MPO 1-6 donut. Okay, I see. So they've got that coming out. Looks like they've got two different versions for between $400 and $500 bucks. Brownells BRN 180 folding stock, designed to replicate the contours of the original AR 180 folding stock. The black polymer Brownells folding stock attaches to any Picatinny rail, such as found on the rear of BRN 180 lower receivers. It folds to the left to not obstruct the ejection port and should be available for purchase by March 2022. But there is no, let's see, does that go somewhere? No. Click on that. Oh, let's see. I'm clicking on it. Let's see if that goes to a website, shows us the stock. And does it?
Nope, it's a video.
It's a video. Is this the video of the stock?
Probably.
Come on. Play. Okay, I can't get
This
it. This
may not be the best use of your bandwidth, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing it. The phone is a separate thing. But that's not playing. So I don't think there's actual footage on that. And I was trying to get a picture from them of that stock. So
wait, no, that's the lower. That link takes me the strip lower.
Yeah, it goes to the lower, so it doesn't
not legit on their site yet.
Yeah. Which we have one of those lowers we need to build up. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do with that lower. So let's see, what else did they what else do they have there? What else did they announce there? Let's see. Let's go back to that.
No, I don't see what you're talking about. There's no celebrities here. It doesn't say Babyface P anywhere on there, so I don't know what you mean.
Well, we got to work on that, Babyface, so we can get you, in there. Gen 2 BRN 180 Sport Upper. In stock and shipping now, the Gen 2 BRN 180 Sport Upper was previously unveiled during the 2021 Black Rifle Friday event. So there you go. So that's out. And here's the celebrity appearances. 10 to 10:10, they've got Springfield, Rob, Liam, and Brownells, Keith Ford. Okay. PWS, Dean Sylvester. And Larry Zanoff from 2 to 3. That's the one you really need to see.
I was going to say, Larry Zanoff's the only one on that list that I'm like,
Larry's on. Yeah, he's a good dude. And then FM Products, Paul Noonan, and Paul Levy, Garan Thumb. And they've got some dudes from Geisley. There you go. Larry Zanoff is on Thursday. Check out the ones with Larry Zanoff. We've had Paul Noonan on the show from FM Products, and they're making quite a few things for Brownells. So there you go. So that's who. If you're able to be there, I didn't see any. Like you said, sometimes they have Lou Ferrigno in the booth, but I didn't see
that. Would be cool. I would love to see Lou Ferrigno. FN, I can't send this to you because I'm looking at it on a website.
Mm-hmm.
FN is reintroducing, or maybe just, well, this is probably reintroduction of the high power. They're doing their own high power, and it's FN marked.
Oh, really?
Let me see if I can get a.
If you have a link, send it to me.
Let me see if I can get this to you.
And DCG.
They have a flat dark earth one that has checkering and everything, and it looks real cool. I may have to buy one. I miss. For anybody that's not aware, I have one regret. There's only one pistol I miss that I sold, and it's my high power.
Yeah.
My FN high power.
And we were talking about, isn't that one of those things that these guys are putting out that we were talking about earlier? Springfield Armory is putting one out.
Springfield's putting one out, and then there was somebody else that's doing one as well. But
I would get the FN one, like we were talking
Browning
about.
also would. Yeah. I guess you'd say FN and Browning are kind of the originators. I would absolutely buy the FN one. I'm sending you the link now.
Yeah, DCG 44 says, "Did you guys see Quarter Circle 10? The Quarter Circle 10 that kind of looks MP5-ish. Is that on Quarter Circle 10's website?"
Quarter Circle 10 does a MP5 lower. That you put a regular 9mm AR-15 upper on. Mm-hmm. Quarter Circle 10, when I didn't work with them, but when I bought from them, God, going on 8 or 9 years ago when I built mine, they were really great to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have so right here, I'm pulling up their website on the side while we're looking through here, and I see complete lowers complete. So it must be this 9mm lower in here. I guess he's talking about this one.
Yeah, they have one that takes MP5 mags.
It's not that one then. In the picture,
no, that one's Glock mags.
Yeah, these are all Glock mags. Okay. Yeah,
but no, they have one that you can that will take an MP5 mag, which is cool. I'm on board. I like my MP5, but if you don't have an MP5 and you have access to a bunch of MP5 magazines, then yeah, I think it's a good deal. Good way to go. Check that thing I just sent you. That bottom left one is calling my name, by the way. You'll see when you get there.
Is it in the group?
Yep, group text.
Okay. All right, let's throw that up here on the screen for everyone to see. I guess that's okay. Let's zoom in.
That flat dark earth one on the left.
This one here, almost gold.
Oof, that's calling my name right there.
That's good. Did you all see the new? I don't know if we got a chance to talk about this. Did you guys see the new Cabot guns?
No. What are they putting out?
Let me see.
I mean, it's probably things that we can't afford. Us plebs.
Oh, for sure.
Can't afford, but.
Cabot guns. Let me pull them up on where the hell is their
Cabot's,
Instagram?
What the hell is this? Moonshot. The Cabot Moonshot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to their website because.
What the F is this? Is this what you're talking about?
Hold on a second. Yeah, let me. Cabot.
What the hell is this
Guns.
thing? What the hell is it? It's a. Oh,
We'll pull it up on the side here so everyone can see. So here we go. Mission control. Actually, let me go full screen with it. So here we go. Mission control. Wait, go back. Visit mission control for the moonshot. It's like, oh, they have a whole thing going on here. Let's play this video.
This isn't even shootable. It looks so uncomfortable in your hand.
What is happening here? Okay, here we go. Come on.
This is the video they have of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Did you see the price?
Oh, it's already sold.
sold.
It's already sold.
It's already sold.
They are doing it. What? Oh, this is taking a long time to get to it here. And what? It's going to come together and assemble itself like a transformer.
What's it made out of? What's so cool about it?
It's made of moon
Is it
rock.
moon rock?
Yeah,
Oh,
gold.
Jesus Christ.
It looks cool. I'm liking the. Why
It
is
doesn't
this
look like
not-
something you could actually handle.
What do you mean? Let me see. Okay, hold
Look
on.
at the grips on it. The grips look ridiculous. Scroll down. No, get out of the video.
Yeah,
Scroll down.
we're going to a close up here of it. It's gonna hurt your hands. And it comes with a bunch of stuff, so you get some extras.
For
if you-
$250,000, I hope it comes with a bunch of stuff.
Okay, here it is. This is a
Lord.
better picture of it right here, obviously. Yeah, so you've got incredible detail there. Although the space helmet looks kind of weird.
It looks like Fat Santa Claus in a spacesuit.
Yeah, that's tactical fat on the moon.
Oh God, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And then we lost it for whatever reason there.
$250,000. No, thank you. I don't need a 1911 that bad. So what? It's got moon
250.
rocks on it. That's it.
I think it's got moon rocks, gold, all kinds of. You know, they always do this. It's promotional.
Get out.
It's a
Get
promotional
out.
thing that they do.
How much is
As much as I love
$250,000. It's sold
yeah,
already.
as much as I love crazy stuff, that's too much for me. That's way too much.
I'm still scrolling through the pictures of it here. Yeah, you know, listen, I don't blame them for doing this kind of stuff. This is mostly a collectible. It looks like there's a nice knife that comes along with it.
For
You get a nice-
$250,000, I hope it
You
gives
get
me
a
a
nice
reach
little
around
knife
too.
right there. You know, I'm not exactly sure who's.
I'm not
there's a
gonna
company
I'm not
that
gonna
they
hate
deal
on
with.
them because mad respect that you can make something that you value at $250,000 that somebody will buy.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could make something and say yes, $250,000, and somebody be like, okay, like that'd be that 5 year salary for me. So,
But
I
it's
mean,
it's marketing. It's marketing, and look,
yes. Oh,
their
yes.
entry. You could get a gun from them for $3,500, which honestly,
I know
for a
you
nice
can.
1911, that's not really bad.
No, I know you can, and I do. I think the sister company, I think, is the one that I would go into. I don't remember the name of it, but they have
Yeah,
that other
you're
company
right.
that does the.
Yeah, we
the
had them.
tear
We
guns.
had them on the show already. Yeah. So,
But I just $250,000 for a 1911 that you're never going to shoot. But again, the market.
oh, I'm
the
shooting
person
it.
that is- the person that is buying something like that has more money than. If you can throw $250,000 at a pistol, you have more money than. You don't need that. $250,000 is nothing to you. That's my guess.
Yeah, and then you get the bragging rights, you know, of some awesomeness to go along with it.
I guess so.
And they you know, they did an NFT for this too. I haven't followed up on it, but they were doing an
course they
NFT.
did.
So
Of
yeah, that's cool.
course they did.
Don't
You want
knock
to give
it.
away more money that's never going to be worth anything.
I don't know what the NFT costs, but that you know would be cool if you get the NFT and then you could show up at SHOT Show or someplace else and at least see the gun and they take it out from under the glass. Because typically a SHOT Show, a gun like that, you can't touch it. You could just look at. They won't even let you certain people approach that glass.
A digital file that you quote unquote own, so
Right.
you can go touch a gun that you will never be able to afford.
Absolutely.
This is peak Western first world problems right here.
We have a bunch of other things. We're gonna do NFTs. Me and you, we're gonna do NFTs. We're gonna do it.
What? Why?
Okay, so you don't need any money out of that. We'll just do it. You don't need.
How does that work? Do I get paid for it?
I'm gonna set it up.
How does that work? The Babyface NFT. Do I get some money out of that? Does somebody pay me for my?
I'll give you
my
one.
likeness? Like,
I'll
what
give
is
you
this?
one. I'll give you. You know, I have an NFT. Do you know that? I have
No,
an NFT.
I don't know that.
I bought an NFT. Do you want to see my NFT?
You bought an NFT. What is it?
Well, I didn't actually buy it, but so TUSC that sponsors the show. TUSC you're going to be able to do NFT and all that through TUSC.
Yes, that was one of their new things.
Yes, and Rob McNeely of TUSC, which there's something very cool coming out of SHOT Show. There's going to be a very cool announcement from TUSC coming out here at SHOT Show. But so they did something called Undead President, and I have one of these NFTs, and there it goes. That's my particular.
I don't understand. I don't. Right now, if I took a screenshot and put that on my computer, what's the difference?
Yeah, but that is this one is coded. I could sell it. You could do whatever you want to do with the screenshot.
Yeah.
But I have.
Code mine and sell it to you for a penny.
But listen, this is the way NFTs work, right? If you're generating an NFT, I think first of all there were a few different presidents. So I happen to get Obama there, but there's a few different presidents. So, and then there's different clothing colors, whether they're wearing hats and stuff like that, or different features from the zombie. And it randomizes what it makes. And it makes a certain limited amount, and each one is uniquely different in the way that it looks. So everyone gets to own that particular one. You know, so it's like an artist creates something. Yes, it's digital, but you own this particular one. And you can do what you want to do with it. You can put on a t-shirt, make stickers out of it or whatever. But if someone else wants to buy that digital copy, you know, you can sell it for less, more, whatever you want to do. So I think it's a cool way. Like, people support us right now by getting stickers and stuff like that, right?
But that's a physical object.
It is.
I still don't like. I don't like the idea of a digital. I've never liked the idea of a digital object that I can't own.
Yeah, but you participate in that kind of stuff all the time.
Like what? What do you mean?
You know, I mean, you participate in things where you don't actually like take the money out of your wallet and things like that. You know, so I think this is a way of someone buying or supporting you by buying these things. I think is a good thing, and because they're digitally unique, right? And they're using the same technology that you would use for Bitcoin and things like that. So you could prove the uniqueness. So not only does someone support you and you get that money, let's say they bought a sticker, they have the sticker, boom, they put it somewhere, that's it. With this, you can have it on your phone, walk around. If you see that person, you can be like, oh, look, I've bought a bunch of these from you, and I own I own it. But in the future, you could sell it.
Look at my phone. Thank you.
Why not? You could show some. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of a DAO, or decentralized autonomous organization like TUSC Crypto. TUSC Cryptocurrency is a firearm-friendly e-commerce option for online payment transactions, secured on the blockchain. So when you're in the crypto market, please consider TUSC, TUSC. So if you look up NFTs, man, people have made money off of NFTs.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
doubting that.
So
It's just a ridiculous concept to me.
there's a lot of ridiculous stuff happening in the world.
And I don't take part in any of it.
There's a lot of ridiculous stuff happening in the world.
And I don't take part in it.
And if you would have taken part in Bitcoin, you know, you might be a millionaire.
I didn't have the money at the time.
Right. So if you could get in a time machine and go back, what would you do?
When it comes to Bitcoin?
Yeah, what would you do?
Oh yeah, I'd buy a whole bunch of Bitcoin.
This is the same thing.
That's because it's not the same thing. It's not the same.
It is the same thing. The difference is that it's connected to art, so it's even more unique. Like, you don't know, this might be the thing of the future, but right now people are buying some of these NFTs for $100,000.
Yes, they are. They are, and that's
millions
insanity.
of dollars. Yeah,
it's insanity.
Mm-hmm. Cruiseman says he's with you on this stuff. Here's what I'm saying to you. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I will be on the end of selling an NFT, but I am not buying an NFT.
Yeah,
I'm not
if you don't
risking my
if you
life
don't
on
take
an
risks,
NFT.
you don't. The dudes who make it in this world, who go from one station of life to another, they take risks. So
No, I don't know about that.
yeah,
I don't know about
there's
that.
there's a couple of different things going on with the NFTs. DCG44 says NFT guns next. Right now, there's people because an NFT is almost like a little ownership certificate, right? So in the car world and lots of other things, like you and I are into watches and stuff like that, people are actually creating NFTs to give you a piece of a watch or a car that you might not otherwise be able to afford, believe it or not. So now collectively, a bunch of people can own a car, a watch, even a gun.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, look it up. Look it
when
up.
do
There's a
I,
lot of
when
stuff
do I
like
get
that
to go
going
drive my 1/6000th of a car?
on. I don't know if that's exactly how it works.
Exactly.
But,
yeah, no, I don't think so. No thanks.
Here's what I think will be good for the gun community. I already said that it will be a good way to create something unique and a piece of art that someone could have. And they could do whatever they want to do with it because they actually own that particular one. So they could put that on a t-shirt, make stickers themselves out of it or whatever. And they could have that on their phone. But it's a thing that actually exists in the digital world and be confirmed, right? So I think that's a good way to support the gun guys out there or whoever else that you like. But I think companies can use these as well to make people like members of some kind of like club for that company where they get discounts and things like that. I think I think that's a cool way to go, man. People are going to look back on this and say, man, we should have gotten up on that.
People are going to look back on this and go, why the fuck did I spend
Okay,
money?
let me ask you this. So your dad, right? Was your dad ever into collecting baseball cards? I'm not going to say you because
No, he wasn't.
But he grew up in that generation, though, right? Of people who collected
Yes,
baseball
but
cards.
he was not into it, no.
No, he wasn't into it. I mean, what is the value of a baseball card for the folks out there that did
Nothing.
that stuff? But there are
I've
baseball
never
cards that are
understood it.
very valuable, though.
I've never understood it. I've never understood why there's any value to it.
Because
It's somebody wants it.
Yeah, what's the value to a watch or a particular piece of metal that comes out of the ground?
No, it is. It doesn't make sense. Gold, the concept of gold doesn't make any sense. It's just a metal out of the ground. We give it value.
Well, and it has some
put value
uniqueness.
on it.
It has some kind of uniqueness on the planet, but there's a ton
Yes.
of it in the universe. Same thing with diamonds.
Oh god, diamonds are everywhere. Diamonds is a fake market. We know that.
Yeah.
Diamonds is a inflated, but yeah, no, diamonds are an inflated market.
Look at what's happening with watches right now. It's kind of not all watches, but what's happening within the watch world is kind of nuts, as we all know.
In 5 years, they've become certain watches, certain brands have become unobtainium. They're just you can't get them anymore. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, look at how I was looking at some videos. By the way, I'm now obsessed with that. If you're a watch guy, if you look at watch videos on YouTube, what's that guy, Nico Leonard? Nico, I
Is
love
that the
that
one
guy.
you were telling me about?
This is God tier. God tier. It's a
he's
God
just-
tier watch.
Why do you fall for
I don't know.
this
I love that
stuff?
guy.
It's just a React channel. That's all it is. It's just Reacts.
I love it though.
Ugh.
Everyone needs something to make them laugh, Patrick.
I
Our
guess
life is
so.
so crazy.
It just doesn't do it for me. Ugh.
Our life is so crazy. But anyway, if you think, looking back, man, there was a time like a Rolex you could buy it for $200-300.
I would love to go back to those days.
Yeah, specifically guys in the
they are
military.
They are not worth what they're obviously worth it because somebody will pay for it, but
Right.
the value proposition is I don't think the value proposition is there any longer.
Yeah.
Personally.
80% Freak says, I still have the baseball cards I collected when I was little. The difference with sports cards and NFTs is at least cards are physical items you could touch.
And
Yes.
there's only so many. There's a finite amount of it. That's one thing about anything is there's a finite amount of it.
Yeah, so here's the thing, though, about that. A couple of things, I think, with the baseball cards. One, there are a finite amount, but those baseball cards can be easily damaged or lost, or like lots of people, you've never heard the stories of guys saying how their mom, they went to college or something like
Threw
that.
them all out.
Yeah, and millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and they could be faked. You know, there's lots of guys scamming and selling fake ones. Well, you can't do that with NFTs. You know, these are it's digitally it's digitally encrypted. No, that's the reason
because it's
why
not real.
It's digitally encrypted, and the blockchain is used to secure it the same way it's used to secure Bitcoin or other cryptos.
Because it's not real.
Yeah, but sometimes that not real thing is safer. So, for example, you have your collection of baseball cards in your house, not even your mom's house. Your house burns down, gone.
Yeah,
you have it on your phone, and you lose your phone. You still have that stuff, as long as you maintain the way to sign back into it.
My argument is you don't truly have it.
You don't truly have anything. You don't have anything.
I do.
It's an illusion.
I have this right here.
If Marley if Marley knocks you upside the head and takes that thing from you, you don't have shit. You don't have anything you can't defend.
Marley
think you have it.
Me upside the head. I do have it. It's in my hand and I can touch it.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm not crazy. This isn't the Matrix. Yes, I can touch what I have.
Cruiseman says he collected comic books. Same thing. I think that this is all very similar, but we're living in a digital world. And not to say you can't lose it. People have lost their crypto.
Exactly.
I know somebody who lost a hard drive that had Bitcoin on it. I know of somebody who had it was a coin and a half or something like that, and he lost his hard drive or it crashed. I do know
a coin and a half. That's worth at least 75,000 or something right now. $75,000.
This is when Bitcoin was only worth a couple $100 a coin. So at the time, it didn't feel as bad. But now, if he were able to go back and find that hard drive, that's 75 grand worth of nothing.
Yeah, 42 Chilled said all code can be cracked. Who's cracked Bitcoin so far? I'm not saying it's impossible. Nothing's impossible in the world. It's just very improbable.
When it comes to crypto, it's not. You're not cracking. What's the best way to put it? You're not going to crack like Bitcoin itself or break the blockchain. What you're typically going to do if you're stealing something like crypto
trick that person.
You're going to break the person. You're going to get the person. It's like any other thing where you get the person to do it, not actually like break the code.
Yeah, and I would recommend.
That's at least my opinion.
And I would recommend people make digital copies of their codes and stuff like that, and then make hard copies that you put off in a fireproof safe or something like that.
Send it
laminate
off
it
separately.
Do different things like that and back it up. And nothing's permanent, including life. There's someone out there who's stacked all the gold chips possible and then never gets to spend it. But if you don't take risks are how we move forward. So. I'm not saying you don't take calculated risks. I believe in that. Take calculated risks.
I agree there.
Yeah, but I think that this is not a thing that's going to go away.
I don't think it's going to go away. No, I agree with you, but I'm not going to be on the buying side of it. That's the thing. I will sell it to some person that I think is a gullible idiot who will buy it. I'm not going to be the one buying.
So you don't want anything from when I do the Babyface P NFT. You don't want any.
You can't do the Babyface P. That is my likeness. You and I will have some. I have to take you to court over likeness infringement. That's got to be a thing, right?
I don't know. Who owns the trademark on Babyface P?
See, that's what I'm saying. Is if somebody wants to buy my NFT, hell yeah, go for it.
Right.
I don't think it's worth anything.
You know what? Let me tell you this. Here's what we'll do. I will pay the money and get an artist, and we will create, we'll do some kind of trading cards, and we'll do a Hank Strange, a Lola Strange, a Babyface P, a Walter from Safety Harbor.
Walter Keller, I'd like to see his.
We'll do all
need to be
that.
Cartoony. They need to be super cartoony.
Yes, absolutely. We will do all of that. We'll do it through TUSC and everything, and I will kick out the money to get those things created and all that. And I'll cut you in because I'm never going to do that to my people.
If you want to do it, you do it. I'm on board.
Yeah. I'll cut you in, and then later when you're driving around in your Ferrari or whatever, I know you're not going to buy a Ferrari, but when you're driving around, or when you get your rainbow Rolex or whatever.
Oh, my Rainbow Daytona? I'd do that.
Yeah, the Rainbow Daytona. 80% Freak says sometime the feds are going to outlaw all cryptocurrencies other than the official Federal Reserve digital currency. The feds are going to outlaw everything. So
I don't think they could personally. I think that would. Well, I wonder if that would start trouble. Like what maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, like, is that the line for something?
Is that where people...
when the feds come after crypto?
I think that the thing about crypto is decentralized. So if the government does one, I don't think we're going to want to participate in theirs. And they may try to force everyone, but people you don't have to comply with the government.
Basically, yeah.
You don't have to.
Yes.
You know, and then if they feel like they're going to try to force us, this is why guns. You know what I'm saying?
This is why an object in your hand is better than an object on a computer. I'm just saying.
The object in your hand has to be a gun. Here's what I think. You don't have anything you cannot defend. If you think you're free, that's an illusion. Okay? You're not free unless you can defend that freedom in the moment. You're free up until the moment someone takes that away from you. If you think you own your home, you own your car, or whatever it is, it's all good up until the moment that someone takes it away from you. So whatever you think you have, if the government can take it away from you, then you don't really have it. You're just living under an illusion up until you hit that point. And your ability to fight back is the thing that secures whatever you have. And that's why in a place like America, you know, we have something called the Second Amendment, you know, and that's why we fight for it. So, so someone wanted me to take a look at the Otis MFP 21. Have you seen that? I'll throw that up.
MFP.
I'll throw that up here. So
It looks like a 22.
It's a 300 blackout. Didn't I send you this? Because I think you were saying, hey, why does it have so much going on up top, right? It's a little bit like the BRN.
You did. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I would like to see. I don't know if this is heavy or not, but I think it's cool.
ERD tactical.
Yeah.
Side charging. That right there on the left side is a side charging handle.
Woo, $2,500.
Whoa!
And you can get it with Credova. You can get it with Credova if you want. Are you aware of all these? We're talking about this stuff. Are you aware of these Credova things? Yeah. What do you think?
Credova is at SHOT Show this year.
Yes, they are.
I saw that. They're going to be at SHOT Show. They're I guess they are embracing the firearms community.
Yeah, and lots of different companies. I forgot the list. I think Brownells is in there. PSA probably, a bunch of different companies.
Brownells has been using it. PSA's been using it. I like to say, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Like, I like to claim that, but I bought my tutor on credit. I bought my tutor using it wasn't Credova. It was one of the other ones.
Yeah,
and I paid it off early, so I didn't accrue the full interest on it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I like to say don't buy things on credit that you don't need. But again, I can't really talk because I bought a Tudor watch on credit and then paid it off.
So yeah, and I've done that kind of stuff, and Lola and I are doing something like that right now. Listen, here's what I think about credit. You have to be really careful. You know, credit can make or break you, but you do kind of have to participate in it and be very responsible when it comes to credit. And I think that if it's something that you really want and you're into and you don't have the money right away, and especially if you're in a situation where like in 6 months or a year, you know, hey, I could fully pay this off. They've got a thing. I don't have to pay interest I do this.
That's what we did. That's what I did on my tutor. I think it was I paid like a $200 or $300 premium because of the interest, but it wasn't. Mind you, that's a $6,000 watch. It's not a cheap. It's not like a $200 premium on a $200 watch. It's an expensive watch.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to that, it wasn't too bad. Yeah. I try to avoid using credit as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not something that I need right now, I really tried to temper my enthusiasm. But no, that tutor caught my eye, and I was like, I want this. And Marley said, go for it. And I did it. So
yeah, I use credit all the time. I pay a lot of different bills with that, and then I pay it off when the month comes. Pay those things, build up the credit.
Yeah,
I've got a business here. So
if you're good about that, then there's no problem. Use other people's money. The credit card companies want you to not be good about that. That's part of the problem.
Yes. And so my advice would be, like, if it's something that you could buy, you have the wherewithal to buy, then just buy it straight up and, pay it off. But if it's something that you're like, listen, I really want to have this, but it's more expensive things, probably things like night vision or those really high-end guns out. Like, so for example, we were talking about Cabot guns. I wouldn't, like, if I don't have the $5,000 to drop on a nice Cabot guns and I want one, but I say to myself, over a year, I know I could pay that thing off. And listen, it's a decision you have to balance and make. LV Louis Cypher says he used the credit cards for fraud protection.
They're good for that. They're really good for that. We rented the car. Yeah. Well, we were going to rent our car when we went on vacation with the credit card because it has all the protections, and if it breaks down, Chase will cover it, like all sorts of cool stuff. So no, there are massive benefits to using it as long as you're responsible. Like that's the big thing.
Yeah, I would be. Here's what. And by the way, Jade Grew says zombified Hank Strange NFT. No, I'm not going to rip off what the guys did at what Rob McNeely did, right? But we'll do something like that. I would be worried about predatory lending. I think ultimately it's on the person. You've got to look at the deal here and figure out whether it's a good thing for you or not. If the interest rates are massive, don't do it. Wait for that. You can buy that thing used. Even layaway, I think, would be better at a local store or something like that.
Layaway is a good way to do it. I did not used to be a big proponent of layaway, but nowadays, if you can lay something away and just pay it off for over 6 months, no interest involved, that's the way to do it. That's like layaway is a great way to buy some things for sure.
Yeah, and definitely don't panic buy. So if prices are real high on something right now, don't panic buy into these things because
my problem, and this, is tempering my enthusiasm for certain things. Like I'm the type of person that when I want something, it's like I want it. I want to go get. I want to spend money. I want to go get that. So.
You're also very responsible. I mean, I think you take your... so far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong.
We're not in crazy debt. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Marley paid off her credit card after nursing school because of nursing school. She had about $7,000 or $8,000 on a credit card, and she got hers paid off in September. I have about $2,200 left on my card before it's paid off. And then we're pretty much, after that, we're pretty close to debt.
You're not waiting for Biden to just cancel all your student debt? Death.
Yeah.
Debt.
Exactly. Yeah. Slip of the tongue there for sure.
Yeah.
No, we've been good. Marley got hers done. I'm getting mine done. Probably in a month or two, my card will be paid off, and then all we have left is I got like $2,000 on my motorcycle. Marley's got like $2,500 on her motorcycle, and then both of us have our cars and the house, and that's pretty much. We're pretty good on debt. We last year and this year we really worked hard on going for debt first, getting our debt paid off. So that's what we've been working on. But no, I'm not a saver, Hank. You know that. If I were allowed to, if I had a lot of money, I would spend money like it was water. Yeah. I am a spender. I am not a saver. Marley is the saver, and Marley's the one that I go to when I'm like, I want this, and she's like, okay, but do we need it? And I'm like, no, we don't really need it.
Make sure that for folks out there, I would say always make sure you have something for a rainy day, some emergencies come up or whatever.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, I try to do that. I try to stash something away, like, hey, if this happens, or even with credit cards and things like that, I try to pay them off and then leave them there just in case something goes wrong.
Or if you're buying into stuff, get stuff that's liquid. Watches, a good quality watch, very liquid. I can move my tutor very quickly if I need it. So yeah,
be careful with that. There's things out there. Cruiseman says he bought his guitar and amp on payments, and Christian Gress said I bought a number of firearms using layaway.
Layaway is such a good.
Options.
I did not used to use layaway at all, but I like it. I think it's a good way to do it. It kind of tempers you down, so you're not super excited. But then a month, 2 months, 3 months goes by, and you're ready to pick up your item, and it's kind of like
you kind of have a goal,
Yeah, I'm about it. I think layaway's a good way to do things.
Yeah, Mac AG94 says, do y'all think the Keltec P50 is worth $10.99 and over? So it's like I've seen all the way up to $1,300.
No,
Saw
I
them
don't
in the
think
wild
so.
over last weekend. Tempting. What is their retail on that? Hold on.
I don't know the
Caltech.
answer to that. But think about this: what's the price of that compared to a 5.7 or a P90? P90s are only what, like 13 to 1500, aren't they?
I think so, like 13, 14 maybe.
For 1300, like if it were me, I would rather spend the extra, I don't know, a couple $100 and get a P90 over a Keltec. Even though the Keltec is cool, I think the Keltec isn't.
Oh, so the
that.
MSRP is $995. So it's $1,000 MSRP. And there are people selling it for more. There's always this crazy
There always
thing.
are.
Yeah, this always happens with Keltecs. And Keltec is probably making these as fast as they can, but the distributors and all that get in the middle of this and hoard them and do all kinds of things.
The middlemen are always the problem. They're always the issue. It's the same with watches. The middleman gets in the way. And I can tell you from at one point being at a gun store, distributors for things like that are high, they're not high dollar items, but they're people want them. Distributors will go and tell somebody, "Oh, we'll sell you 2 of these, but you also have to buy 10 of this other gun that nobody wants." It's like, well, we don't want that other gun. We just want the 2 really cool guns. No, it doesn't work that way. So
Yeah.
distributors cause a lot of problems.
Now, have we shot this P50 yet? I don't think we've actually shot it.
I
right?
haven't seen one.
Yeah. So I think it's
I'd
cool.
love to try it.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I've seen them. I'm trying to remember if I shot them at a media day. I might have shot these at a media day somewhere along the way. And I believe that Trey from Aries had one of these, and he was like, "Hey, you could buy this thing." And I think it was coming in the same thing, 12, 1300. And I was like, I think I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna wait on that. And it's
too much
shooting
for me.
It's shooting the 5.7. I would need to shoot this and really see how it is to tell you guys. But if this is $1,000 thing, unless you just really, really desperately want it, which I've done that before too. I've overpaid for stuff.
I have to. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say let's wait and see how these really are. And we don't know yet. If there's a situation where we can get our hands on one, or we wind up buying it, or something like that, then I think it'll be
I would love
easier
to
for me
shoot
to.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody out there locally in Florida has one and would let us try shooting it, I would love to do a video on it. I'm sorry, I don't see it being worth 1,300, especially if MSRP. It should, to me, they should come in under MSRP. That to me is like maybe $700, $800 gun, $750 to $850. That's what I think.
What is like $850? You think would be a good price? It'll happen.
I think that's a good deal.
So here's let's see, this new gun they're talking about, the P15. That is.
Do they have a price on that one?
Yes, I think I just saw it here. $425. Interesting. I would not overpay for this either. But if I saw this out there, I would go, you know what? Let's try that out. $425 is not too bad.
No.
You're saying no?
It was so close. And then they put a freaking thumb safety.
What
on
is the
back.
magazine capacity?
Grip
15 plus 1.
It's a Glock 19 with a grip safety. Oh,
I don't know why they.
I don't either.
I'm not really sure what is the thing behind that. We'll have to wait. I think by tomorrow we'll see some people putting out video of this from SHOT Show Media Day, at least. I'm assuming Keltec is there. Does anyone know if the Keltec show up at should we should probably be looking and seeing what's showing up on Instagram. Let's see what's showing up on Instagram. I see here's Gadgets and Guns. Here, I'll just go through my Instagram with you guys. Look like Gadget and Guns out at, where is he?
Out in the desert shooting.
Yeah. Oh, this is for something from the official Q. That's what he's shooting here.
Oh, he's at Q's booth.
Yeah. I'm just trying to flip through here and see who else is doing stuff. This is from Brownells. Nothing necessarily new there. Who's the Trinity Force Corp? I don't know who that is. Their booth looks nice. I like the floor. I like the floor. It looks like they got a bunch of cool guns there, AR stuff. That's an AK thing there, actually. Okay. Trinity. Have you heard of this company?
What's it called? Trinity
Force. Yeah, I never heard of those guys. So right now I'm just flipping through. Oh, here's Flying Rich. He's out. What is he having? Some
eating
kind
burgers?
Of
What was that? What is
McMuffin?
that?
That looks like.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
that
just
looks,
McDonald's.
That's a McMuffin.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see who else. Oh, here's Safety Harbor. Who's got this dog in their backpack? It's a cute dog, by the way. So that's from Walter from SHOT Show. Oh, there's just JSD Supply has their own booth, I think.
Oh, good for them. That's cool.
No. It looks like they're at Shadow Systems Corp. What the hell is Shadow Systems Corp?
Oh, these names are ridiculous.
There's a bunch of new companies that have come out. Shadow Systems Corp. So there you go. I've never heard of Shadow Systems, but I'm a big fan of JSD. There's Jordan. Let me see. I'm just going to flip through here and see what else. That's some kind of Coda Boy. I don't know. Let's see. There's the FN. Cheating Death Guns. That's the FN gun that we were talking about earlier. I'm just flipping through here, man, and seeing if we got some new guns. Oh, here's my friend's naked cat.
What the hell is that? Oh, God.
Yeah, it's so scary. If I wake up in the middle of the night and I go outside and see this thing, it's catching some rounds.
Yeah.
Don't sneak up on me if you're a naked cat. That's my advice to you. Let's see, what do we got? Did you see in that video? I sent you this video, and I can show you guys if you want to see. There was a video from SHOT Show, I think the NSSF did, with the Sky. Remember, with the Sky pistol. And I'm not knocking the Sky pistol. I like the Sky pistol price and all that, but I mean seriously,
that is the goofiest video I have seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's on some James Bond.
It was bad. Oh, it was bad.
I'm trying to. I don't really see a ton of. GOA has their own booth. GOA is in 41013. That's their booth at SHOT Show. Shout out to the GOA folks. Like I said, there's going to be some cool stuff coming out of there, I heard. Polymer 80 is out there. This must be in the desert. I don't know what these guns are right here. Ghost Tactical. Ooh, watches. Nice. I'm just trying to see if there's any. I don't know why that's there.
You loving the makeup?
Right to Bear. That's from Palmetto State.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Actually, their booth looks good. They're not in the basement anymore. Let me see if I can go full screen with this and show people.
They're making money now, I guess.
Yeah, they're not in the basement anymore. Right to Bear.
Look, that is a big booth.
Yeah, and we had the guys from Right to Bear on. Let's see. Damn it, I can't see anything, man. They're trying to tease us.
I know, it's too far away.
Yeah, I see AKs. Wait, hold on. Let's see what's over here. Some nice guns here.
So again, I'll pimp myself here. If you guys want to see, I did put out one of my articles went out on Friday on the Palmetto State Armory blog. Mm-hmm. So if anybody wants to go read that, it will be there. It should be the first one up right now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and we've had those guys on. We've done a bunch of stuff with them. We'll be doing more things.
We're very friendly with the PSA guys. I personally like them a lot. They're have always been good people to me. So
I'm trying to see if there's any other. I'm not. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Well, maybe I'll slide through these. Good, a couple of things here. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, there's going to be some cool things coming out of SHOT Show. I don't think we're seeing everything yet that's coming out of there. So, let's see. High Point Firearms they're shut down due to the bad weather today.
Oh, yeah, they're
from High Point.
Are they in North Carolina? They're in the East Coast. No, they're in Virginia, aren't they?
No. High Point is where's High Point? Aren't they in Arkansas or something?
Arkansas
or somewhere. They're Midwest.
Oh, I thought they were East Coast. Okay.
No, they're Midwest somewhere. So, yeah. Look at this. This picture is funny right here. Is this from SHOT Show?
Who is
Look.
that?
I knew someone was going to put a gold gun around their neck. Someone jacked my idea. So congratulations to them.
That's the guy from VZ Grips.
Is this the VZ Grips guy? What's his name?
Yeah, that's what it says on the shirt, VZ Grips.
John from VZ Grips. That's cool. I like that. That's funny. Don't blame them for that at all. I wonder what's going to be the hot patch from SHOT Show this year. Okay, I think we've seen.
It's still early for anybody that's wondering why it seems like there's nothing going on at SHOT. Is because it hasn't officially started. So it's more will come out this week as. The week
and here's Rhonda Mary, of course, reminding us today's Martin Luther King Day. Should have said that from the beginning. So yes, it is Martin Luther King Day. That's awesome. And I think that's it from what I'm seeing here, pretty much. What is this? Oh, this is that new...
What's that?
Isn't this that new bullpup we were talking about?
Oh, yeah, that looks just like it. I think it is.
Yeah, so this is Black Diamond's Guns
like
and Gear.
it. And you know I'm not a bullpup fan, but I think it looks really cool.
Yeah, Lola wants to know if we talked about Henry. Here's Palmetto State Armory. Here, let me smash
Yeah,
it.
we talked about it when Walter was on. They got the 2 new Henrys coming out.
Yeah. Let me see. I'll search Henry stuff. Pay no attention to what you see up there in my search thing. That means nothing. No, yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, here we go. The Long Range Express and the 410 Brass. I really like the 410, the Axe 410. Let's see if we could. So there you go. Those are the new guns that are coming out from Henry and what they look like. And hopefully I'll try to see if we can get some of those in. And what other things that people want to look up there? We can see who has what.
I don't know if there's a whole lot else. We'll have to wait till... I have a feeling tomorrow a lot of things will start hitting the airwaves. Things are kind of just trickling in today because it's first day of SHOT. Is today media day? Today's the day where
today's media day. Yes.
I have a feeling tonight when people start getting back to their hotel rooms and writing things, like tomorrow we'll probably see a big flood of articles come out of new stuff.
Yeah.
And again, guns, to me, guns aren't everything. I am always really excited about like accessory stuff. So I'm going to be keeping an eye out for anybody that will be going around to booths that do body armor or helmets or like cool accessories. That's what I'm on with right now.
Yeah. LV Louis Cypher says he looked it up. High Point is in Ohio, the douchebag state. Okay, that's pretty harsh.
They had the nor'easter go through though, and I think they got a ton of snow.
Yeah. So yes, what kind of accessories are you looking for at
nothing in particular. I think it's just kind of going to be one of those like see what people talk about that piques my interest. You know me, I love optics. So anytime an optic comes out, I love looking at those. EOTech brought out a new RMR clone. I don't know if you saw that. So EOTech now has a little.
Yes, we did. We were showing that. Yeah, because you sent us some stats.
Yep. So that's out.
On that.
Body armor is always cool, or accessories related to body armor is neat. Helmets and night vision. Obviously, I'm into right now. I don't know. It's
here.
Lots of ammo. I want to see ammo prices come down.
Yeah, I have a couple of things I wanted to share. So I got some things in from Brownells that sometime next week or in the coming weeks we'll do videos on. One of them, I put this up. I shared this with you and I didn't see you react. Now look at that. I'm going to give you a chance. Tell me what's happening here. What is happening?
I know what's happening. I just have problems with what's happening.
So for people listening on audio, I'm showing a picture of 7.62 by 51 subsonic. No, you don't like that? No?
Look at it again. It's 200 grain subsonic 308.
Yeah.
Why not just shoot 300 blackout?
I know, but I've never seen it.
I mean, it's cool. I'm not shitting on it. It's
Have
cool.
you? I've never seen it out there. This is from SMB. From what is it? Cellier Bellier.
Bellet.
Yeah, I always go Cellier Bellier. Cellier and Bellot, Lola says. Yeah. So 7.62 by 51 subsonic. Oh, we gotta shoot that. It's gonna be loud.
Czech Republic.
What do we have that's a long barrel that we
Republic.
could suppress?
A 308.
Yeah.
You could do the well. You're not going to be able to cycle anything semi-auto. It has to go into something that's bolt or.
Do we have a Bolt 308 still? I know we did in the past.
I don't know.
If
You
we
may
do now.
have a you may have a lever action 308, don't you? Or was that six? No, that's 6.5.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hold
We're
on.
gonna have to dig around and see what you have.
Well, we've got the Keltec RFB.
It's not gonna cycle it. Subsonic won't cycle that. So
Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of settings, but I refuse to change my settings because everything's working.
it'll shoot. You'll just have to rack the next one in.
Yeah, that's fine.
It'll basically be a straight pull rifle.
Yeah, I'm totally good with that. And then the other thing that I got in that I feel excited about to do something with is this. The P320.
Oh, that's from you.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, that's sexy.
Okay.
Okay, what are we doing,
thought Walther
Patrick?
was-
What?
I thought Walter was looking at that.
Oh, no.
I may have to request one from Brownells as well, because I've been wanting to make a 320 from a chassis.
A P320? Yes.
Yeah,
so
the cool thing, for anybody that's watching or listening, the cool thing about the 320 design is that chassis that Hank has there is the gun. That's a serialized part.
I'll throw it up again for people to take a look
So,
at. Yeah.
anything else now outside of that chassis, grip modules, slides, everything else goes right to your door.
Yeah, so this
So,
chassis
kinda cool.
drops into the gun here, as you could see in this close-up.
Maybe
And
I will,
you can use some. What kits are out there? There's some carbine kits out for this, right?
I don't know the answer to that.
There's some cool stuff out there. So
Maybe
we're
I'll
gonna
see
do
if they'll
something
send me
cool.
one too, and we can do dueling B3. Each of us will design our own 320 how we want it, and then
Right.
we'll show it off.
yeah, I've got some ideas.
I would love to do. Yeah, maybe I'll see if I can get one sent to me as well.
Mech AG94 says build a full conceal P320. And LV
could.
Louis Cypher
I
says
think
same thing applies to the P250, which I own 4 of them. I had the P250s for a while. I had a bunch of those when I first started YouTube. Yeah.
I like it.
What's the carbine kit? LV Louis Cypher says yes, carbine and PDW kits. But which one do you guys like out there? Because I'm trying to see what kits we should look
It's not
into.
the Roni. You're looking for an actual the
Yeah, there's
chassis
whole kits
drops
you could just drop. Yeah, you could drop the chassis into. And then we'll probably do some fancy stuff. You can do so many things with the P320 and just having that chassis, which that is actually the firearm. So that came through.
Yeah, that's the
my
gun.
FFL. Yeah. So
It's cool. No, I think it's cool. I've thought about hitting up JSD and doing one of their. So JSD Supply does an 80%.
yes, chassis. Yes.
320 chassis, which is
Right.
pretty cool. So I've thought about trying that because that's kind of doing an 80%er would be right up my alley for the channel. So I've thought about possibly doing that. We'll see.
Yeah, we're going to try to do some stuff like that too. JSD's got a lot of cool things out there that we may look into. So we're going to be doing all of that. So here's what I want to do before we wrap up here, because we're at the 9 o'clock hour. If anyone's in Florida or you're going to be in Florida, all of this week, starting from Wednesday to Sunday, is the Tampa RV Super Show. We'll be there you'll see us there from tomorrow, actually, which is Media Day, so I don't think that it's open to the public. But from Wednesday to Saturday, we'll be out there, and we're going to be in the Sunshine State RV booth, right, Lola? Which I think is part of the, you'll see the Forest River booth if you're looking for it. So Coachman, there's 2 booths, actually. So we'll be there. If you go to one or the other, they'll tell you where we're at. We're going to be walking around, taking a look at a lot of Class B vans, or there's all kinds of RVs out there, Class A's, all that kind of stuff, trailers, etc. So you guys can meet us, hang out there with us. We've got stickers. Where are those stickers? I don't know if Lola has got any stickers. We've got the Vanasaur sticker. See, I'm wearing this shirt that says Vanasaur. That's like my own clothing line, Vanasaur, that I'm coming up with. So we got a bunch of stickers that we're going to give away. What do we have, like 300 stickers or something? That would be, I don't know if people could even see it. There you go, boom. So we're going to be giving these away to people who come hang out with us. And we're going to be doing videos. All of that's going to be on Stranger Palooza if you want to see it. For the rest of this week here, we're going to try to come on and do some live SHOT Show stuff with Walter, and Patrick will be here. I've got him for one of the days. Then we'll try to pin him
one
down.
Day. I'm doing, I will be doing DLD's show tomorrow night at 9:30 if anybody wants to tune in over there as well.
DLD, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, LV wants to ask questions on availability of RVs and delivery times, etc. So we'll do all
That's
of that.
That's a good question. I hear they are hot commodities right now. I hear they're going fast. So
yeah, the Sunshine State RV guys, everything that they have on the lot is going to be there at the show, and you could buy it at the show.
Oh,
and you can get it after. You can pick it up right after the show.
Do they brought the whole fleet with them over to the show?
Yeah, everything's out there.
Wow. Okay.
So when you came through there the other day to meet me, that's why it was so crazy.
Oh, so it's not always that packed.
It's always crazy. They're going to get a new location soon.
Where they're located is tiny.
Yeah, it's a bad spot, but they're getting a new location. It's just, Gainesville, how that goes. Yeah. It's going to take a while, but they've got all the vans out there, so those are, from what I know, pretty much available. But if you're interested in other ones, I will look into that, and we will see everyone out there. But we'll try to come back this week. Go ahead.
I told Marley if we ever got into, I don't know that we would ever get into van life per se. Mm-hmm. If we ever got an RV, I want a Class C, because I love, when I was a kid, sleeping in that overhead window area. That was the coolest thing. Yeah,
there's quite a few. So a Class C is pretty much between Class B and A, yeah, and it's pretty much a van, but it's just the chassis of the van, so the driving cockpit, and then the back part of the chassis, and then they build a fiberglass box basically behind it, and that's where the C's come from.
But yeah, having that area that goes over the cab as a kid was my favorite thing. I loved that. So
yeah, I'm gonna do a video showing what those chassis look like before they build them up and talking about it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I already shot it. I just need to edit it. So.
Oh, is that when you were out up north?
Yeah, in Indiana.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. That's cool.
Yeah, and I'll probably cover a couple of Class C's at the show. I've done a few already on the channel, so we'll do that.
That's my favorite.
Patrick, tell them. Patrick is actually going to hit us with the words of wisdom on the way out of here. Oh, God. But tell the folks how they can support you. Do you have videos coming? Oh, by the way, I've got a video that's going live at midnight. So tomorrow morning, you guys are going to wake up, and there's going to be a SHOT Show exclusive video going up. I can't tell you what it is. I'm under NDA right now.
No, nothing yet. I am still on strike for the week. I think tomorrow my band comes up, so I can actually post again starting tomorrow.
Oh, dude, you can't post at all?
No, I got my first strike. They won't let me do anything.
For how long?
For a week. It was a week that I got banned for. So I think tomorrow is when my band comes up. So youtube.com/babyfaceP is most likely where things will go up. I ran into a massive, massive issue with the build that I'm working on right now. Mm-hmm. So no videos for the time being until I get that sorted out. And YouTube basically took me down last week, so I don't have any money over there. So if you guys want to help out, patreon.com/babyfaceP is a good one. Or if anybody's interested in tipping me, I could do Cash App or Venmo or something like that. Just let me know. Or on Instagram, it's baby_faceP. That's actually the best way to catch me is on Instagram.
Yeah, and you do have stuff on Utreon, including the stuff they took down, right?
Everything. So the things that were removed that they feel are illicit is on Utreon. If you guys want to go check the channel out on Utreon, it's actually utreon.com/C as in Charlie /babyfaceP. That will take you to my channel, and the illicit content is still available over there.
Yeah, absolutely. I know it sucks, man. So, we'll deal with it. We'll have some cool things. We'll be doing a lot of cool stuff this year. I'm not getting out of guns, but I am doing the van stuff, and I appreciate everyone that's hanging out with us over there doing the van stuff. It's fun. It's actually it's believe it or not, it's keeping my sanity, although at the same time I'm really busy running 3 YouTube channels.
Yeah.
So, but hey, that's how it goes.
It helps when some money comes in, though.
Yeah. 42 Chill said, I thought you worked for Google. He does. Kind of.
So I have a day job. I have a full-time day job.
Mm-hmm.
But if I spent all my money on gun stuff, Marley would murder me. So the money that I get from... I think his joke is I work for Google, so I should be able to get them to... Nah, not like that. No. I'm a workspace engineer.
You don't even want them to know about that.
Susan Wojcicki has no idea that I exist.
Yeah, exactly. So listen, I'm gonna run in the end, and then we're gonna come back, and you'll have words of wisdom, right?
Oh Jesus Christ!
You better think about that. You got a couple of seconds. I'm running the end now. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us here, hanging out with us. We'll try to do this. I'm not sure we'll do it the whole week, but we'll try to get some SHOT Show coverage in for you. And we're going to rip the audio out of this, throw it up on iTunes. I think we're on Audible, we're on Amazon, Prime, like a whole bunch of different places you can listen to the podcast. You can also go to hankstrange.com, and the podcast is always up there. Babyface P, what you got, buddy?
You've heard that you have heard that it's wise to learn from experience, but it is wiser to learn from the experience of others.
Boom, there you go. He Googled that.
No, definitely did not. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he definitely
Came up
did.
with that all on my own.
Sure. All right, big thanks to everyone out there. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I think there's going to be more stuff. Hit me up on social media, on Hank Strange. I'm sharing a whole bunch of things, and we're all over the place. So if you guys see some stuff coming out, just hit me up or send me emails or whatever. All right, we're out of here. We'll see you guys. Thanks, Patrick. See you soon. I'm going to end it right now. And...
Ooh.